Here is the news at 4. First, the highlights. Lagos State government graduates over 1,000 artisans and tradesmen. Court strikes out charges against 119 and bad governance protesters. On the front in Zimbabwe, bans police personnel from using mobile phones on duty. In sport, Flying Eagles coach expresses a willingness to feature foreign-based players ahead under 20 AFCON. Now the details. I'm Taiwo Baruwa. 1,200 artisans and tradesmen have graduated through the Lagos State Ministry of Wealth Creation and Employment after 8 weeks intensive training in different skill vocations across the 3 senatorial districts of the state. Speaking at the event held in Ikeja, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu congratulated the graduates, urged them to judiciously utilize their skills and make proper use of the resources at their disposal. Governor Sanwo-Olu noted that with technological advancement globally, there is a need to upgrade obsolete skills to be abreast of latest development, with a call on beneficiaries to sell their startup equipment but to become employers of labor to reduce poverty, in line with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Tinubu's administration.
I have to tell yourself that in this vocation and trade and skills that you have developed, you want to be the best in it. And so we enjoy you to continue to learn, unlearn, and relearn. We enjoy you to share your knowledge and your skills with others. The future we believe belongs to you, who are willing to adopt and take it. Remember, you are not just a skill worker, you are indeed a role model.
Earlier in his welcome address, Commissioner for Wealth Creation and Employment, Akiyemi Ajibotafe, noted that the trainings was part of state government's commitment to ensuring that artisans adapt rapidly to current realities by being upskilled with technical and entrepreneurship skills in line with best global practices to enhance their efficiency and productivity to be able to contribute to the economic growth of the state.
This is to encourage you to make sure whatever is given to you, you use it judiciously. You don't sell it. Make sure that you make good use of it. The government is always ready to support you. And please don't disappoint us.
Our correspondent Adiola Akinele reports that the 800 artisans and 400 tradesmen trained in fashion designing, barbing, catering, tiling, mechanical and electrical engineering, among other vocations, were empowered with various equipment, with awards given to deserving graduates and trades associations. Lagos State government has assured that the present administration is working tirelessly to ensure more resources are invested into constructing more market infrastructure, organized training and advocacy seminars to assist government resolve to enforce regulations and standards. Speaking on the theme, improving waste management and public health in markets, a recipe for economic growth and prosperity in Lagos Central Senatorial District, Mrs. Sanwo-Olu said Lagos is committed to transforming waste management in the market through the Lagos State Waste Management Agency, LOMA. We have over the years devoted energy, time and resources in ensuring efficient waste collection and disposal systems. She urged market men and women to work together to create cleaner, healthy market as this would birth an increased profitability, economic growth and prosperity that would make Lagos State a model for sustainable development. Earlier in his welcome address, Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs and Rural Development, Bolaji Robert, said the seminar aims to sensitize market men and women in improving hygiene in and around the markets, urging them to collaborate and support the state government in achieving a clean and healthy environment. Robert, who was represented by the Permanent Secretary Kikelomo Bolarewa, while evaluating the impact of this seminar in the past 5 years, said significant changes have been recorded in the cleanliness approach within and around the market as proper waste disposal methods are being adopted. Regular sanitation taking place with security and safety measures deepened. The event witnessed presentations on the role of market leaders in security and safety, in community policing, prevention and combating menace of drug abuse, market sanitation, among others. Lagos State government has revealed plans to organize an industrial pollution abatement award ceremony among industries in the state to recognize and award industries with sound pollution abatement systems across all industrial sectors in the state. General Manager of Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency, LASEPA, Tunde Ajayi, said the Cleanest Award ceremony, also known as Lagos Industrial Pollution Abatement Award, LIPAA, is aimed at encouraging industries to implement pollution prevention measures. Ajayi also said it is to stop the practice of discharging untreated wastes, liquid or gaseous, directly into the environment or water bodies for public safety and the ecosystem. He added that the award and prizes to be given have been categorized into 9 sections within the industrial sectors, meaning that each of the sectors will be recognized and awarded for being the best in cleanliness and compliance with the state environment regulations in their various sectors. Now to the rest of the stories. The Federal High Court in Abuja has struck out the charges brought against a total of 119 and bad governance protesters. This was after 119 protesters were arraigned on Friday, November 1, on charges bordering on treasonable felony, intent of destabilize Nigeria, and inciting to mutiny by calling on the military to take over government from President Bola Tinubu, among others. At the resume of proceedings, the Director of Public Prosecutions of the Federation, Federal Ministry of Justice, Mohammed Abubakar, told Justice Egwatu that the federal government has decided to take over and discontinue the matter. Citing Section 174 of the 1999 Constitution, Abubakar told the court that the AGF was the exercise of his powers, wishes to take over the case from the Inspector General of Police. Following no objection from the Defense Counsel, Justice Egwatu struck out the charges. The Apapa local government has distributed cash palliatives to vulnerable residents to help cope with the economic condition. Chairman of the council, Idowu Shabanjo, said the gesture is to assist families address the present economic condition, noting that the council holds it a responsibility to help vulnerable people of the area during these hard times. Shabanjo, who was speaking while addressing the All Progressives Party, APC, central senatorial leaders on project inspection to the local government. The team led by Senator Gani Solomon commended the local government for the project and urged the chairman to do more in addressing the challenges by the people of the area. Solomon, who was impressed by what his team saw on ground at the local government, also called on residents to cooperate with the chairman in addressing issues on developing infrastructure in the area. Highlights of the APC leaders' visit to the council were the inspection of projects and the distribution of cash to 100 aged residents, as well as cash presentation to 3 students for their performance in sports. In foreign news, Zimbabwe's government has banned with immediate effect police officers from using mobile phones while working. It comes a few days after 2 traffic enforcement officers were arrested in the capital after a viral social media video exposed them taking bribes from public transport vehicles. Police spokesman Paul Yatthi described the 2 detained officers as bad apples who do not deserve to be serving in the police service. In a memo to personnel, all officers are required to surrender their mobile phones to their supervisors once they get to their stations and only use them during their break time. It added that once an officer is found with a cell phone while on duty, the officer in charge of the said personnel will be put to task. In sport now, Flying Eagles head coach Aliyu Zubairu has expressed his willingness to give foreign-based players the chance to play for the team. Speaking during a meeting with members of the Sport Writers Association of Nigeria, SWAN, Kwara State Chapter in Ilorin, Zubairu said he will not hinder their participation and is committed to selecting those with the necessary skills. This is coming after Nigeria claimed the title of the WAFUB Under-20 Championship in Lome, Togo. The Flying Eagles will now shift attention to the Africa Under-20 Cup of Nations, which will be hosted by South Africa early next year. That's it on the news at 4, but just before we go, do not drive beyond specified speed limit. You can follow us and like on our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration supplied 86,000 dual furniture sets to 775 public schools? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. 1,200 artisans and tradesmen have graduated through the Lagos State Ministry of Wealth Creation and Employment after 8 weeks of intensive trainings in different skill vocations across the 3 senatorial districts of the state. The Federal High Court in Abuja has struck out the charges brought against a total of 119 and bad governance protesters. We also told you that Zimbabwe's government has banned, with immediate effect, police officers from using mobile phones while working. Finally, Sport Flying Eagles head coach Aliyu Zubairu has expressed his willingness to give foreign-based players the chance to play for the team. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adewale Oluporoku. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon and welcome to the return trip.